Some people are just natural-born worriers. My mother, for example, could whip herself into a frenzy even if I were sitting on my bed doing nothing.
Shelley? Shelley? Everything okay?
Hunky-dory, why?
Well, you're kind of dressed like you kidnapped yourself.
Oh, I'm trying to block out sensory input. I hit a roadblock determining whether virtual particles have a fixed mass or violate momentum conservation. But then I remembered that Nikola Tesla believed that isolation is where ideas are born.
Who's Nikola Tesla?
One of the most prolific scientists of the 20th century.
Okay. And, just out of curiosity, how isolated was he?
Oh, highly. He found human contact revolting.
Well, that's kind of a lonely way to live, don't you think?
Well, he wasn't entirely alone. At the end of his life, he became good friends with a brown pigeon.
Great.
See ya.
I've always felt the world of subatomic particles would make an excellent video game. Fortunately, thanks to my brain, I've been playing it for years.
You cheeky little muon, you know you don't belong there.
Don't look at me. He's your kid.
Okay, what have we got here? Farmhouse kitchen. Garfield hangs out. The complete guide to your child's mental...
Oh, look, that cute little booklet. I'll get that, too.
Okay. You still want the Crazy Kid book, right?
Oh, yeah, that's clever.
I'm reading this book about mental problems, and I'm worried it sounds like Sheldon.
Oh, stop reading the book.
Shelley and Dr. Sturgis have a lot in common, and look what happened.
What, you mean like how he went to...
As a society, we've made strides in how we discuss psychological issues. 30 years ago in East Texas, let's just say we hadn't.
Hey, that could be your son one day.
Honey, just because they're both super smart doesn't mean that they're the same person. I mean, Sturgis was in love with your mom, so clearly he was nuts from the get-go.
You're not helping.
I'm not wrong either. Love you.
Why aren't you also driving Missy to school?
I thought it might be nice for us to chat.
About Missy? She is a bit much, isn't she?
Here's a question for you. Do you ever see or hear things that other people can't?
Oh, all the time. Right now, the car antenna is vibrating at the same frequency as the pistons in the motor. It's quite irritating, but you know me, I don't complain.
I meant more like things that aren't actually there.
Isn't that the fundamental question of modern metaphysics? What is actually there? This is fun. Missy should ride with Dad more often.
Let me try this a different way. Do you ever feel paranoid, like people are out to get you?
I'm a 10-year-old in high school. People are out to get me.
That's fair. I just think if I was having these feelings, that might be scary, right?
I suppose so. And this is something that's been concerning you?
Maybe. Lately. A little. But the important thing is that we can always talk about this kind of thing with each other.